Who was Isaac? Isaac is a prominent figure in the Bible, particularly in the Old Testament. He is known as one of the patriarchs and is considered a key figure in the history of the Israelites. Here's an overview of who Isaac is in the Bible. Isaac was the son of Abraham and Sarah. His birth is a miraculous event because his mother Sarah was barren and elderly at the time. God promised Abraham and Sarah that they would have a son in their old age, and they named him Isaac, which means he laughs, because Sarah had laughed when she heard she would have a child. This can be found in Genesis 17, verse 19, and Genesis 21, verses 1 through 7. One of the most well-known stories involving Isaac is the binding of Isaac, or the Akedah. According to Genesis 22, God tested Abraham's faith by commanding him to offer Isaac as a sacrifice on Mount Moriah. Abraham obeyed God's command, but was stopped by an angel just as he was about to sacrifice his son. This event symbolizes Abraham's great faith in God's provision of a ram as a substitute sacrifice. Isaac married Rebekah, who was chosen for him by his father's servant. The story of their marriage is recounted in Genesis 24. Rebekah became the mother of Isaac's twin sons, Esau and Jacob. Isaac's story also includes the conflicts and dynamics within his family. He favored his son Esau, who was a skilled hunter, while Rebekah favored Jacob. This favoritism led to the deception and rivalry between the brothers, culminating in Jacob receiving Isaac's blessing instead of Esau in Genesis 27. Isaac's life in the Bible is marked by the digging of wells. He reopens the well that his father Abraham had dug but had been filled by the Philistines. The redigging of these wells often symbolizes Isaac's connection to the Promised Land and God's blessings, as shown in Genesis 26. Isaac lived to be 180 years old and died. He was buried in the cave of Machpelah, where his parents Abraham and Sarah were also buried, per Genesis 35, verse 29. Isaac is significant in the Bible because he is part of the lineage of the Israelite people. He is considered one of the patriarchs, along with his father Abraham and his son Jacob, later renamed Israel. His story illustrates themes of faith, obedience, God's providence, and the fulfillment of divine promises. Isaac's blessings and role in the Abrahamic covenant play a crucial part in the continuation of God's plan for the nation of Israel.